Alright, chat. I copy and pasted the Goblins deck list off of Untapped. This is what the top performing lists look like. It's actually somewhat interesting to note, I suppose, that they're off of Krenko and the Hasters. They're leaning into Hordemaster, letting you draw more Goblins, and then Mons and Sling-Gang letting you kind of kill people by looping through your deck that way. Mr. Snacks, thanks for the sub-gifties. Good games last night on the Unite side. Appreciate it. So let's flip some Goblins into play, chat, and see how it goes on a Friday. Hope you're doing all right down there, Marty. Are you in the line of getting any actual stuff your way, or is everything looking all right? Paula, thank you for the sub gifties. Jelly Bean. The Jelly Bean Warlock will always be willing to ally with the Goblins. Thanks for the tier 2 and for the 31 months. Appreciate the over 2.5 years. Welcome back, Sunshine and Aughts as well. I mean, sure. Man's got lands and goblins to cast. He's got some wind, okay. So is the storm blown through Florida at this point, but then it's expected to hit land again up into the Carolinas and some other places, is my understanding. I killed their Elvish Mystic, I think. Deck for one. Let's get the Fable going, right? We got 2 lands we don't mind discarding here. Goblin Rune Blaster. Well, we've got copious amounts of mana. Do I still discard 2 lands? That might be a little fast and loose, he says, before drawing another land. Into the bin they go. This is until the end of the next turn. That's so good. I'll offer the trade on the Munitions Expert here. Battle Cry Goblin. It feels kind of good to be on the side of the person playing the busted deck as opposed to trying to play a medium fair deck and struggling against something like Panza. There's probably just a click submit and run it back angle here, huh? Okay. Got me. Ravy, thanks for the Prime. The ton of great people you can send that to every month here on Twitch. Thanks for sending it this way this month and keeping me around. Happy Friday. Going on, Enya? Thanks for hanging out for almost 4 years. The slow lands really aren't great against stone ranged yet, turns out. It's unfortunate that our opponent's gonna wake up Twitch chat here. We'll sacrifice this Prospector in response here. Sway. No, Twitch just like fully dropped my connection there. Nothing else DC'd. My chat stayed connected. Strange. Yeah, Twitch is not having a good time this week. Okay, so they get like 4 goblins here. 4 trolls. Yeah, I think we're actually dead, shit. Take game 3 on the play. Those are the games the opponent's deck is playing for sure. At least if the stream's gonna die, having it die while we're just getting started is better than nothing, I guess. Sorry for the disruption. Elf on 1 all 3 games seems pretty good. Two drop is lovely. Oh, I actually can't cast this before I drug, so I lost my black land. Yeah, I think we cast this. So I can sacrifice Hordemaster to kill... I can sacrifice this to kill... I can sacrifice either of these to kill Landmore Elves and cast Skirk Prospector, because it says Skirk Prospector's ability. I think we definitely want to take the Elves off the table. I'd rather keep the one that makes my things big. Oh my god, no, 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 no. Oh wait. I can actually undo that. Okay, so I need to cast this. Wait, is it bugged? Oh, if I cast it, it's no longer on top of my deck. Okay, so I have to do this, which causes it to exile to the Hordemaster. Yeah, okay. I have to sack for mana first. Okay. So a little awkward here, but that's fine. And result is the same. I still get the Prospector in play. What's up with the good deck? The Magic sessions have been exceptionally bad this week. We've tried to work outside the box, and Magic Arena's current formats are really... The power level is quite stark between the good decks and the not good decks. So I decided I felt like winning a match of Magic or two this morning. He says as he loses the first match to Ponza. I shouldn't have traded off my Skirk Prospector. That was wrong. If we lose this game, it's because of that. Forgot they had a Molten Impact trigger left over here still, too. My matches of Magic have not sparked joy of late, to put it bluntly. Hey, at least they decided to kill my land instead of, interacting with my board. Huh. Maybe with this on top, I'm just supposed to go Mons into Sling-Gang here. Okay, so this is a break. They're very, very dead. Very, very, very dead has been declared, Chip. So, whenever a goblin dies, this deals 1 to any target, which means Sling-Gang Lieutenant is a 6 damage burn spell at a minimum. And then, obviously, every other goblin we play have in play also deals 2. Dead, friendo. Alright, our opponent had lots of Stone Rains that game, and it just didn't matter because we were on the plate. God bless being on the plate, chat. It's a strong line in Magic the Gathering. This high skill, low variance game with which we engage. Elwins! If you're still hanging out, I think I missed your 55. We're talking about Hex and stuff earlier. Did you see that the DC comic books card game is being made by Cryptozoic? It's supposed to be out sometime this month, I thought. Actually, I thought it was supposed to be in... Yeah, I thought it was supposed to be September. It must have gotten pushed back. Video games and releasing on time. Imagine that. Basic Mountain, Blood Rage Brawler. There's red aggro over there? Something else? What do you got going on? On that side of the board, opponent. Any plans this weekend? Yeah, we're taking the kids camping with their Cub Scout pack. It's like just some red beatdown. Stay warm. We're supposed to have beautiful weather. It's gonna be chilly overnight, but it's kind of like a perfect fall weekend to go touch some grass. Oh, I guess I get in trouble with this line if they have an instant speed burn spell. We didn't get punished, but I probably should have just let their 1/1 attack. What's going on, Braveheart? Thanks for the 33 months. Appreciate it. $12 here. How many lands does this deck play? Plays 25. Kept a 2-lander. Sounds about Magic the Gathering. Oh, this gives trample. Alright, don't cleave me. the cut. Seems like the grindy element from this isn't one we'll need here. What's going on, Stellar Joe? Thanks for the 14 months. Welcome back. My opponent's Goblins decks always just cast Muxus on, like, turns 4 and 5 jet. My Goblins deck does no such thing, though. It's pretty unfortunate. This is a trade Battle Cry Goblin for their thing attempting to go wide angle. Unless they attack with Fervent Champion as well, then I'll eat their 1/1. And then naturally their last card is Ember Cave, right? At least if they're cleaving one of these, then they're not cleaving this and they're taking less damage. The deck list on your screen via the untapped overlay. You can also type !deck in chat to get a direct link to the deck list. If you have questions on what we're playing and why. Well, what we're playing, I guess there's not a why in there. Gain 4 here as opposed to going to 2. Four, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 lands and 17 cards. That's fun. I don't really look at Magic spoilers. No matter what format I play, every other game is blue-white. Yeah! That's pretty unlucky, actually. For a little while, that was the case for me, too, but blue-white's definitely died down for a bit. It's so hard. There's just like so many Magic products, and it's so hard to keep track of which ones are where and what's legal and what formats. It's just like, eventually some amount of stuff shows up on Magic Arena, and then I learn to care about the stuff that shows up on Magic Arena. What's going on, Hairball? Thanks for the 42 months. Appreciate the 3.5 years. Welcome back. Do Snap Collector tokens come out on release? I mean, we don't know the answer to that question for sure, but I would assume the answer is no, based on where it was on their development timeline. What's going on, Kansrate? Thanks for the over 2.5 years. Thanks for the 32 months, Gandalf. I mean, by the time, if you're already playing Marvel Snap, I'll bet by the time the system comes out, you'll have most of the cards. I guess that's not true. If you're free to play, it takes a little bit. You might have it. Might be before then. Yeah, some amount of card targeting for that game will be great. There's a new Urza Planeswalker that costs 16 mana. Sure. You got bored trying to grind in Snap. See, I had the exact opposite experience. Snap's collection system and the way they carrot and stick kept me more engaged than almost any other game I ever had while I amassed a full collection. That sounds late, Hyde. You should have it much before 3,500. The average case scenario is like 31, 32 if you're unlucky.
A fight? And you think you can win?
Wow, they didn't make us discard. This deck's probably a lot better when we draw Muxus shit. He says before he puts cards in the bottom of his deck. Woo! Grandee matchup is probably a Chandra Dress to Kill in. Trim Battle Cry Goblin. Yeah, I don't know. It's not like the grind is super long though, Lockway. It's not like you're playing 12 hours a day to get what you're doing. It takes like 30 minutes to do a bunch of dailies and then like move on to the next day or whatever. Also, the feels like limited comparison kind of starts to fall short once, I don't know, you have a handful of pull 3 cards, there's different things you can build. So Hyde, so the thing you're missing in your calculation there is that there's certain breakpoints where they ensure that everybody has a certain number of cards around a certain level. So it sounds like you've run under average so far. So at some point you'll get a glut of cards all in a row basically. I assume our first couple of things just die here. I think that's honestly one of the just least satisfying things about modern Magic design. And that's not even modern Magic, it's just Magic design as a game. The number of times you play your cards and your cards just don't do anything before they're discarded is like really high in Magic. It's frequently just like, oh, I should just put this one in the graveyard, right? Its text box doesn't matter. If folks are wondering about the Snap stuff we're talking about on the Snap YouTube channel, there was a development roadmap announced for that game. There's a full reaction review of it up there from last night. A discarded Fatal Push Expertise. I mean, I guess I don't have that much in play. So, I mean, they have another sweeper, though. I feel like you don't bin Expertise in this matchup unless you have another sweeper. Well, you can only have 5,000 credits saved up at a time. Man, different strokes for different folks, but playing this deck today has really reinforced my existing personal opinion that this is one of the worst decks to have be a good deck in any format. The gameplay that this deck generates is so mediocre. Like, what just absolutely awful, horrendous gameplay. I cast Muxus and the game fucking ends. Like, who is this fun for? What went wrong in your life? Do you just want to like cast one card, the game is over and there's no counterplay? Ooh, this sounds like an interesting high skill mirror match. Wouldn't be a prize if the appeal is very similar to a slot machine. Yeah, that's fair. It is very slot machine adjacent. Magic is nothing like gambling. Wizards of the Coast will take legal action if you imply that it is. What's going on, Rad? Thanks for dropping that prime off again. Appreciate the almost 4.5 years. Kill their Prospector to try and keep ourselves from getting Muxus next turn. Let's get a Goblin off the top, hopefully. I didn't want to draw another Fable, so that's fine. Credible source on that post, ganking groceries. I get Prospector, sack my board, play Muxus, right? I mean, that's always the line, right? What is wrong with people that they play this card? I'm full yuck and yums at this point, shit. I'm full yum yucking. That was, like, not only did we missed three goblins on the Hordemaster exiles, and then we also missed goblins on Muxus. What a rancid play experience. We're gonna get one or two more in with this so I can post a whole video of it to YouTube, but we are not gonna spend a lot of time on goblins today, nor ever play it again. Punished. Played Courtyard on one. I guess if I play Courtyard on one, I can't hold Fatal Push, though. Is there any reason to play this untapped for Fatal Push? Well, that sounds pretty awful, Groceries. I don't have time to click into all your links here. Feel free to post or talk about it in the politics channel on the subs Discord, though, if you'd like to continue. Yeah, I'm not some kind of boomer from the late 90s or early 2000s, chat. Wikipedia is actually like a great lookup resource for things because Wikipedia pages have their sources cited at the bottom of it. They're actually excellent for exactly that reason. They like save you further searching. The arguments against things for Wikipedia are like bad boomer slippery slope arguments where you take a worst case scenario and you pretend like that worst case scenario is the average case scenario because it makes the point you're trying to make more convenient. Playing Prospector time. Oh, we're dead because Battle Cry Goblin gives haste. Okay. I thought we were going to get a turn to draw Muxus of our own. Alright, I'm going to run to the bathroom real quick, chat. Mostly to throw up after playing Goblin's Mirror. So, I used to think, and I realized how naive this was. I used to think that Wizards of the Coast didn't have regular ban list changes in formats like Modern and Legacy and now Pioneer because they just didn't want to do it in paper formats. They didn't want to ban players' cards. But now we live in a world where Alchemy and Historic exist, where they could easily and regularly just change the text on cards to push the format in slightly different ways. And it's come to make me realize that they really just don't like to manage their formats in general. It's not that they had reservations about banning things from a monetary aspect, it's just they just don't believe in game balance. On Gilthanas. Thanks for over here and thanks for the tier 3. That's super generous. Why would you manage a format when you could just not? Yeah, exactly. Well, to be fair, thanks to the current Wizards of the Coast release cycle of always be releasing a new set, you just say, well, we can't make a balance update now, guys, because there's a new set coming. And what if the new set coming out fixes the problems the format has? We can't just make balance changes now. The new set might fix things. You don't need to solve the rat problem because the snakes are being released in a week. Okay, so what are we trimming? I think Chandra definitely wants to come in here in the control matchup. Probably a couple munitions experts. Is it all of these? I guess this kills planeswalkers. Like if I have a big board, we could just attack the planeswalker, right? Let's do that. Man, Conspicuous Snoop showing you a non-land when you're already bricking is such a soul-crushing moment. Snoop plus Chandra just to kill's a nice one too, though. She lets you know if you want to exile the top card of your deck or not. Decline attacking into Emperor. Oh, I could have cast the one on top. I was thinking about their Emperor and just clicking buttons. So obviously we could have had a thing here. Oh, we're getting Wrath of God and it doesn't matter. I'm just Teferi. Okay.
I won't hide from the world that
Let your blade do the talking.
You know what? I'm not done.
We must protect the people.
I mean, that just resolved.
No time for a break.
May May your blade strike true.
Friends. Stack makes you look dead inside more than usual. That's a good observation. Okay, well, that means Fable's revolving.
D'oeuvres extra crispy. Give a toast? I'd love to.
Puppet Chase is alive looking on the average person playing against blue-white control. This goblin off the top, or Chandra off the top of our deck, which unlocks Skirk Prospector. Solid sequence here for us.
Who needs a plan? Just improvise.
Attacking into an Emperor here. Or they don't have it, so we can. Oh my gosh, and that's the third one? So now they get to attack our Planeswalker.
jerk! Move it!
I think the donation to never play Muxus again is probably going to be about $3.99. This is a pretty dry and uninteresting game of Magic. A set of Magic. Coco.
We should all
Please
go
die?
at once.
Please die. Could have gone better, could have gone worse. The best I could do is $1.
This isn't a fight. Hold that thought.
Who needs a plan? Just improvise.
They dead? I think they're dead. We won the game, chat, but at what cost? Continuing the 6-month sub in advance. Remember, chat, it's the last day of September. Get your discount in. Thank you, German Space Ace. Appreciate it. Alright, one more spin on the old Muxus train, chat. And I'm getting off at the next station. New trees. Thanks for the 2 months. Welcome back. I know my title says Historic Explorer, but I was looking at all the Explorer decks I have and the metagame on Untapped, and nothing's really tickling my fancy. We might touch the stove again after this and play some Standard. The one James sent me an Esper Flash deck that he's been playing that looks okay. It's been a second since I posted a Standard video. Should take a second and see what the engagement is on something from that format. Almost vote. It's the 17 months entity. Welcome back. I was gonna say maybe we would just go to Snap. I have to eat my vegetables before I'm allowed to have dessert, chat. And don't worry, when Snap releases on the 18th next month, we're gonna do a bunch of all Snap streams. And see where traction ends up at for that game. Dead, Jim, you got him. Thanks, USD. I've got the deck we're gonna play today picked out, but maybe if it goes okay, I'll take a peek at those for next time. See how the games feel and how the YouTube metrics look after the fact. Going on, Lucas. Good morning. It's a solid one. So decent probability of killing them next turn. So I think I actually sack the 3 non-prospector goblins here. Because I want to be able to have mana from this to cast any goblins we draw from here. So I can sack these 2 to give everything 1-0 and haste, and then attack. And then this will trade here. What's going on, LeCarp? Thanks for the 40 months. Appreciate it. So they trade with Muxus, and then they take 7, 10 down to 10. And this is actually until the end of my next turn, right? The end of your next turn. God, that's so messed up. So I just get to pass here, and I still get to cast these next turn? Yes, we can Muxus again next turn, too. Call. You have fun, opponent? I had fun. Munitions Expert seems awkward. We'll bring in Chandra to generate some card advantage. Click submit. I actually think super chats are fine, chat. The super chats or message highlights or whatever, it's just another way to do a direct donation, right? It's not overtly predatory or anything like that. It's really not any different than bits, honestly. Sure, it's a bigger cut than using a PayPal donation for sure. But it's very, very similar to a gift sub when there's not a discount on gift subs or a bits cheer if you're buying bits. So, I get it. At its core, I don't really have a fundamental problem with it. Too much dog. Thanks for hanging out for over 3 years. Welcome back. So again, for people that are talking about highlight messages versus the new super chat clone Twitch has implemented, they're different. The super chat thing pins the message at the top, whereas the channel points thing simply highlights it inside of the stream chat itself. Magician, thanks for the 16 months. Welcome back. That addition doesn't have anything to do with big sub-count streamers from space. It's literally just a feature that YouTube has had for a long time, and Twitch is smarter than YouTube, and they implement features their competitors have that seem good. So there's really no conspiracy, folks. They're just implementing a feature that gets used on other platforms that gives people that use Twitch more ways to spend money. It's an objectively good thing. If you're trying to find a reason to be mad about it, please stop, you angry boomer.
Oh, I've never crashed a wedding like this before.
What's on, Thomp? Thanks for chilling for 4.5 years. Welcome back. Yeah, as like what Cal said, it's another way to incentivize engagement and generate revenue. It's a feature that will be more useful in large streams. Like, honestly, even the message highlights that we have for channel points here aren't that useful, right? Because, like, I catch almost every message in chat. It's one of the benefits of being in sub-only mode when we're playing Magic. What's going on, B-Del? Thanks for the 23 months. Alright, if we draw untapped land here, we get to Muxus.
Watch me heat up the dance.
Alright, we want a Pashalik and a Sling-Gang, please. Got one of those two things. As someone who's been doing a little bit of YouTube streaming, it's actually just mind-boggling to me how many features Twitch has that YouTube doesn't at this point. Because if I was to build my own streaming platform and I was spending, you know, 8, 9 figures on it, I would simply copy all of the good features from the existing top streaming platform. Really wouldn't be complicated to do.
Ugh. Next time, I'll wear more comfortable shoes.
I want to get my Stadia running before I worry about streaming. Oof. Oof. Way to speak ill of the dead. Speaking of the dead, onwards, upwards, backwards, forwards, game the third. Back now, y'all. Do 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 do. Beep beep do do. I'm down to draw a Den of the Bugbear next turn.
Without the sun, I'll light you.
I am super into this interaction here. These two together is lovely. And see, like, now, I think I'd like a chance to draw a land or a Muxus next turn, so I'm gonna exile the top card of my library here to clear off the top of the Snoop. I'm gonna double block here, because even if they kill one of these things in response, the Pashalik Mons trigger will finish the Rampaging Frostodon off. And with all of this, now they can't play a 4-drop this turn either. So we still trade. Let's exchange some scrape for us. What's going on, Problem? Thanks for the 15 months. Welcome back. They can't play a Shieldred this turn now. They have a Murderous Rider to finish off Chandra. I'm a little sad, but yeah, like this is fine. I think we just make a mana and let's Sling-Gang plus Battle Cry Goblin here. I wish they would ban Muxus, because this archetype's actually kind of neat and back and forth and interesting. And then there's just like Muxus, where it's just like, nah, none of our choices really matter. Let's roll some dice and hope for the best here. Our board's a little too even here, chat. Oh, you know what? This is templated different than the other one. I should have waited to play that land until after I exiled, because if we hit a brick here, I would have preferred to hold this to discard to Fable. This works out fine, but worth noting my sequencing was inoptimal there. Chandra just go to 1 here for sure.
You're really cramping my style. You're lucky this is a warning shot.
Lieutenant in there.
Come on, Chandra. I know you can do better.
Okay, so they're like super dead, right? I don't know, you figure it out. Alright, I guess this is enough of this, chat. I just want you to know that the Goblins deck is obviously very good, but I will think less of you as a person if you play it after that. Holy crap, what a mind-numbingly stupid experience.